Greetings and welcome to our weekly devotionals where we take a look at one of the upcoming lectionary readings for the upcoming Sunday and offer some thoughts for reflection. And this week, as we move into the first week in the season of Christmas, we're going to look at some verses in a passage from Paul's letter to the Colossians. By now, if you're watching this, you've celebrated Christmas, and we're in the season of Christmas, and hopefully you had a wonderful celebration. And as Paul writes to the Colossians, he writes about reason for celebration. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teach and admonish one another in all wisdom, and with gratitude in your hearts, sing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs to God. Let us celebrate. Paul exhorts his community in Colossus. And of course, for some people, Christmas is not a time to celebrate. I have a good friend of mine who's sort of an Ebenezer Scrooge, bah humbug around the season of Christmas. He never really enjoys the season. For him, it's just about having to buy too many gifts, spending too much money. All of the hectic, frantic activity of the season stresses him out. He just doesn't enjoy the season at all. And it reminds me of a character in one of my favorite Christmas movies, The Polar Express. There's a kid who's kind of a poor, downtrodden kid from the wrong side of the tracks. And as he is traveling on this train, the Polar Express, and two of his friends are trying to get him to enjoy the magic and the wonder of the season, he keeps repeating over and over again, Christmas just doesn't work for me.
Look, you have to come with us. She's right.
Christmas just doesn't work out for me. Never has.
But Christmas is such a wonderful, beautiful time. It's a time for giving and being thankful for friends and family. People hang decorations and lights, and then Santa comes and leaves presents under our Christmas trees.
Christmas just doesn't work out for me.
As the movie progresses, we see that eventually he comes around and he actually is able to celebrate Christmas. And although he has a big shiny present at the end of the story, the main thing that has changed his mind, what has transformed him and allowed him to celebrate Christmas, is the relationship that he enjoys with his newfound friends, that connection, that closeness, that camaraderie and love among friends sort of melts his heart and changes him and allows him to truly celebrate. And that is what Paul focuses on in his letter. This is what Christmas is about. This is the reason we celebrate, because in the incarnation, in the celebration of Christmas, the birth of the baby Jesus, what we celebrate is God coming to us, coming to each of us, coming into our hearts with an intimate, close connection, a friendship, a presence in a new way that has never been experienced before. Paul writes, do everything in the name of Jesus, giving thanks to God through him. We give thanks because it is through Jesus that we can experience the presence of God, the friendship of God in our lives. And so, for my Scrooge, bah humbug friend, there is hope if he learns to look past all of the pomp and circumstance, the hectic, frantic activity, the shopping and the consumerism, and focuses on the people in his lives, in his life that he shares the season of Christmas with. He can truly understand what the celebration of Christmas is all about. God comes to us. God comes to each of us. Amen.